One of the hardest aspects of business in general is recruitment.
Well, I'm glad you bring that up. A producer that you're hiring in and recruiting to start. I literally just read a Facebook post before we started this.
Mm-hmm.
An agent was saying he hired a producer. They start next week. What internet lead company should they buy leads from? Because I'm a smart ass. I said, tell me about the systems that you set up with the lead companies you're already buying from.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, oh, I haven't ever bought leads ever. Immediately in my mind, I just saw the cluster bomb that was about to happen to his brand new producer and the headaches they were about to experience.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell agents, do not hire a brand new person off the street and just throw internet leads in front of them. They're one of the hardest amount of effort leads that you got to put into versus some referral calling you from a mortgage broker.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Correct.
There's a lot of effort. There's systems and processes that you have to establish and face, like a lead management system, automation. There's a lot of trial and error that has to be built there and learning curve that needs to happen. So I always warn agents, if you know a producer starting in 2 weeks, you should be buying leads today. And you as the agent should be establishing that workflow, that process, set expectations, set goals, results, track those things so you don't hire a new producer in and think they suck.
Training is a huge aspect of that. Making sure there's recorded phone calls. You could alleviate that pain point a little bit by purchasing a little bit in advance, giving some of those to somebody who may be more adept at working them. And one of the first things that you do with that new employee when they come in the door is say, I'm going to ease you into this process. Here's a couple recorded calls that you could listen to where one of my existing folks interacted with them. That's a good blueprint. There's always a snag of everybody has a different sales style. In Seattle, right, the big anecdote is Edgar Martinez was the hitting coach for a bit, and Edgar Martinez can't just go to every Seattle Mariner and say, go hit the ball like me. If he was able to do that, we probably wouldn't be the worst team in the league all the time. You can't necessarily just say, just do what I do, right? But you can provide that blueprint, that talk track they need to be more successful with it.